Hello all, Munch here. Welcome to another episode of my FM19 Blyth save. And yes, we are only a month away from the end of the season and we are still in the race. Even though we've only just been promoted to the VNL, the good form continues. And that's because since the last time we met against Salford and Billericay in two massive games, we are still unbeaten since then. A rather disappointing 0-0 draw with Wrexham was followed by a 2-0 win at home to Maidenhead. We then drew 1-1 with Ebbsfleet, beat Torquay, beat Macclesfield, beat rivals Gateshead, and have recently just drawn 0-0 away at Grimsby. So not too bad in the interim. We've only dropped, 6 points since then. That has only left us, I believe it's 3 points behind Billericay in first place, and we are 8 points ahead of third place Swindon. So it really at the moment seems like it's a two-way fight out for that crown. And today we have got big games against Maidstone and Dover. Maidstone doing very well in the league. They are up, I believe, in 5th, so that's going to be quite a tricky game. And then you've got Dover, who are quite struggling, down in 20th. So opposite ends of the table today. It was a draw last time we met Maidstone. We just got to crack straight on with it. We have got a couple of tired players, but most importantly, we've actually had a couple of new additions as well. Make it 3 new additions. Marcello Benedetti, we saw him in one of the previous episodes, and I have brought him in. He's a young prospect, so nothing to get too excited about. 19-year-old Italian forward. If we do get promoted, I'll probably let him go because I don't think he's ever going to get to League 1 or League 2 standard. But he looks pretty decent for this level, so yeah, we've got to give him a bit of time, but the hopes aren't particularly high. We signed a new centre-back in Joe Davis from Mansfield, signed him for 5k. Looks very decent, 3-star ability, 3.5-star potential. I think he's probably at the peak of his powers at the moment. 27 years old, very decent footballer, and hopefully he'll be able to fill in for James Clark, who we let go in the previous episode. And last but not least, welcome Osama Ashley. He is on loan from AFC Wimbledon. A very decent midfield option for us. Someone else that can kind of carry the mantle of Healy and play in any kind of position in that midfield role. A lot to get excited about. 12 leadership, 15 work rates, very good. Tackling, technique, acceleration, balance and pace, all very good as well. And he's very decent in terms of the rest of his physical attributes. 11 strength, 11 stamina, so on and so forth. A very good addition. Hopefully one that might just give us that extra dimension going forward. You'll notice that it's the usual starting lineup, but Feeney is up top today. Normally, actually, Nicholas Holgren has actually taken the mantle as he has scored in a few of his games recently and has been in quite decent form. But he's away actually on international duty with the Norwegian under-21s. The other players that have been in quite good form are Okira Simmons, Dan Maguire and Feeney, both still struggling for goals. So we're going to have to try and make the most of it today. Mark Helm's been carrying it recently. He's got 1 goal and 1 assist in his last 5 games. Has been very, very decent for us. So full lineup, Buckmahon in goal, Ali Pepper, Lang, Baines and Dodds are the back four. Then we've got Ashley and Helm in the middle of the park now, with Longstaff, Palmer and Rivers as the midfield three, in behind Kieran Feeney, who leads the line today. Mason looking pretty good. They've got Hector Ingram up front, who's very, very quick and has good finishing. All the attributes you need to be quite good at this level. He's on loan from Bolton, so this could be a potentially tricky game, one that we need to negotiate. I'm going to passionately say I fully expect you to win and keep our run going. Guys like that, I like it. We'll give it that. We've got a full week's rest before Dover, so this is why I'm kind of risking going with like a kind of lower conditioned team. If we can just make it through, we'll be okay. They don't seem particularly good in terms of their conditioning either, so I think everyone's beginning to get a bit tired towards the end of the season. It's been a bit of a grind recently. The performances haven't been splendid, but we're kind of doing enough, and that's all that matters. Oh no. Maidstone, Blake. The amount of direct free kicks I've conceded in this season alone is ridiculous. That is some finish as Jack Blake gets it up and over the wall and into the back of the net. Problems already early in the game. That is some free kick. You just can't stop those. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Not really what we needed, if I'm honest, is it? And they've got out to Blake, who obviously we've seen can hit a very decent delivery. Jarrett Rivers has picked up on that, though, as they pass the ball short. You've got to square it. Feeney's going to be in. Feeney, please finish. Feeney. You can't afford to miss those. You cannot afford to miss those. That's an absolute sitter. We're going to demand more. We've actually maybe shaded it as slightly the better team, but not by a lot. We're not really doing enough at the moment to warrant winning the game. And I'm going to go attacking already. We need to. This is a must not lose game. I think we're going to fall short this year, and I think the main problem that we got is just in the attacking department. I just don't think that Feeney and Dan have got enough between them to get us over the line. I can't believe I'm saying it about Dan, but I genuinely think that we just don't have enough in the tank this year to see us to a title. We don't have that out-and-out goal scorer that you really need. Holgren could be it maybe going forward, but yeah, I don't know if we can afford to wait for him to kind of get used to it. That is such poor goalkeeping, and it's 2-0. It's just woeful. It's just woeful. What is that from McMahon? You could have kicked that clear. That brings the end to a pretty woeful first half. Absolutely awful. I'm going to get aggressive. Your pride's at stake today. You're letting yourselves down. We've been absolutely done here. And I need to make changes. Right, so it's been a bit of a drastic change. We are going very direct. We're going 3-5-2 of sorts. So, yeah, look at this. This is the new tactic now. So, Dan Maguire's come on. He's gone up top along with Kieran Feeney. Baines and Dodds have made way. And, oh, God, it's just Joe Davis has had to come on as well for his first game on camera for the club, filling in for Baines, who's had a very poor game. Okay, good. An early highlight. Dan Maguire's gotten off the back of his defender here. Dan, it's decent. Well done, Dan. He whips it in. Feeney, boom! There you go. There's one back. One back. Come on. 2-1. One back. Feeney sprints back to the line. That's what I want to see. It's brilliant play here from Dan. He absolutely rolls the defender here and he uses his strength to get past the defender. Bit of pace, whips in a good ball to the middle of the goal. Terrible goalkeeping. Doesn't matter. We're back 2-1. Get in. Another highlight. Come on, boys. Dan Maguire on the ball again. Longstaff picks it up, whips it in. Feeney. Feeney. Yes! Get in! Tell me that's a goal. Boom! It's... yes! Can't believe it. 2-2. Michael Collins taps it in into his own net. It looks like Feeney kind of forced the ball in. Just, gut in. Brilliant play by Dan. Looked like a terrible foul there by Wine, but Longstaff just puts the ball in. Feeney, it's a decent save from the goalie. Not a clue what the defender's finishing there, but it's a great finish from him. Thank you, mate. Toby Alderweireld at your best. For those in the future, that's the goal that Toby Alderweireld scored for Liverpool against Tottenham, which may have just won them the title. It won't have won them the title. We all know it won't have done. Come on, boys. Keep going. It's been a sensational start to the second half for us. We are all over them at the moment. Come on. Lang. Lovely. Helm. This will be a magical goal if it goes in. Ashley. Into Jarrett Rivers. Rivers finds Palmer. Palmer. Oh, I thought it was in. It is quite the performance at the moment. Come on, boys. We can do this. Keep going. It's been such a better second half performance. Keep going. Come on. 5 minutes left and we really need to win unless Billericay can drop points. I'm going to tell the boys to show some passion for the last 5 minutes. Come on. 4 minutes up. I think we're going to fall just a bit short. It's been a There is a chance, is there? Longstaff throws it in. They clear it away. Helm, God, put this ball in, mate. He finds Rivers. No, not quite. We've salvaged a 2-2 from being 2-0 down. I'll take it. There will be twists and turns coming towards the end of the season. We're going to passionately say, well, what comeback that was, boys. Well done. Yeah, much better in the second half once we changed the formation up slightly. And I just realised we don't have a full week until we played over, so that's irritating. Billericay managed to beat Macclesfield 1-0. And we only have, I believe it's 7 games left of the season. 7 games left to win this title. Who have Billericay got? They've got some tough games, actually. They've still got to play Maidstone. They've got Grimsby, Lincoln, Ebbsfleet, Wrexham, Sutton, Salford. All top half teams, whereas I think we've got a slightly easier run in. Apparently Mark Helm, Cole Palmer and Gideon Adu-Pepper all need a rest. I couldn't agree more. We will give them a rest for the game against Dover, which is coming up in a minute. So here we are for the Dover game. They are still in 19th, so they've had a pretty decent result last time out. Our form is still strong. Theirs is a bit inconsistent. Hopefully that will carry on today and we can catch them on an off day. So a couple of changes to the lineup today. As you can tell, we've changed formation as well. We're going to a 4-2-4 just to launch a little bit of a surprise. Davis has come in for Lang, who could do with a rest. McFadden is in at left back for Adu-Pepper, who apparently is jaded and needs a rest as well. Healy replaces Helm, and we've also got obviously Dan Maguire coming in for Cole Palmer again, another player who's apparently jaded and needs a rest. Unfortunately, it's just the lack of squad depth that's kind of got to us at this end of the season. We've got to watch out for Buckley Ricketts, I think it is. This guy looks pretty decent. He's only got 4 goals and 6 assists, though, on loan from Peterborough. It looks like a very good player, though, actually. Might look at him next year. I've changed up the tactics slightly, so we've gone a little bit more direct now than doing our kind of shorter passing game. Just to see if maybe we can get the ball up there and play on the, play for the second balls. Not really sure it's worked, to be fair. We haven't created anything, and that is not what I needed to see. Louis Longstaff has picked up a injury. He whips the ball in here. Feeney at the back. How has that not gone in? How has that not gone in? Good tackle by Ashley there. Can he get the ball to Feeney? No. Are we going to win that one, though? Yep, Dodds gets there ahead of his man, and Rivers is away. Jarrett, brilliant ball. Dan. Oh, he's at the post again. Twice. We've hit the post twice. I'm disappointed so far in our first half performance. We've been a bit unlucky. We have hit the post twice, but it's just disappointing. I'm going to say, go into the dressing room and say, assertively, you're performing out well out there. Keep going, the result will come. We have been the better team. There's no getting around it, but we're just not quite doing enough to secure the win at the moment. I'm going to switch up, and then Simmons is going to play as an inside forward as he comes on for Longstaff. I'm also going to have a quick dig, I think, at the two strikers, because they've been pretty poor up front, and so I'm disappointed with the quality of your finishing, and they look delighted. Don't look delighted, look pissed off. Brilliant tackle by Dodds there, great defending. Ashley, come on mate, a bit quicker. He's carrying the ball forward into Jarrett. Now this is where we inject the pace here. When Jarrett Rivers gets on the ball, he usually picks a man out. He's found Feeney today. Feeney, go on. Healy, lovely. To Simmons. Effort. What a goal! What a hit by Okira Simmons. That is absolutely magic. What a hit. He basically balls up at the start of the move by giving the ball away. But my God, has he made amends. Look at this. This must be 30 yards. That is an absolute rocket from Shakira Simmons. He's doing the punches. He loves it. Magic. They're pressing Dover, you can tell. McMahon on the ball. Finds Davis. Davis to Baines. Great ball over the top by Baines. And Feeney is in. Feeney to make it 2. Brilliant save. Brilliant save by Walker. What a save. Bugger me. We could have had 4 in this game if we could just finish. We could have had 4. 4 minutes of added on time. Where's that come from? Into the 3rd minute of 4 minutes of added on time. 10 seconds to go. Are we going to see it out? It's not a convincing win, but it could be a win nonetheless. It is all over. 1-0 to Blyth. Takes us within 2 points of the top. Yes. Magical. We'll come back for another couple. I think there'll be another couple of episodes in this season. Actually, no, what we'll do, depending on what the situation is in terms of the league title, I might come back for the Sutton, Borehamwood and Lincoln games and have a triple header at the end of the season if we can still win the title and if it's doable. Because that sounds like quite good fun, to be fair. Between that, we've got Dagenham, Redbridge, Telford and Hartlepool. So there's some big games in there. The Telford one in particular I'm not looking forward to, and Hartlepool have beaten us already once this season, so we could possibly lose again. But I'm very, very excited. We are only 2 points behind Billericay. And let's just see where we get to. We've secured a playoff spot. That is all that matters at the moment. So we have given ourselves a chance of getting promoted. I'd just rather do it properly and be champions. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe. And yeah, I'll wait until the next episode, which could well be the season finale. Well, it won't be because we've guaranteed playoffs. But, you know, we'll go with it. Please like, share and subscribe. Worst outro ever. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. And until I see you again, stay cool. God, I mucked that up. Jesus.